Part of our beginner series here, we're going to do the squat today. A little bit more technical than some of the others. Be cautious, small range of motion to begin with. Always do the checklist to begin. So first thing we're going to do is chin pulled in, shoulders back and down. Rotate that pelvis so the belt line is as horizontal as you can. You don't want to have the butt sticking out. Too much curve here is bad. You want to have a nice flat back. The knees are soft when you work here. So what I mean by that is keep a little cushioning. You're not locking out. Feet about hip width apart. And you can have your feet turned out ever so slightly, 1 o'clock or 11 o'clock, or both at 12 o'clock. There's no exact, and it's always going to be different for you. You might find your feet are good here or here. There'll be more comfortable spots. So just play around with that. This time we're going to move our arms out as we go down, in as we come up. Imagine sitting in a chair behind you. So there's an invisible chair. Push the arms out, sit in that chair. The weight is now on your heels. As you come up, midfoot and heel. You don't want to have your much weight anyway, not much of it on your toes. Try and reduce that to next to nothing. So this is from the side. Checklist again. Pull that chin in, straight back. Shoulders squeeze a little bit just to reset you. It's a good habit to have. Down and up. Okay, take your time with this. Sink a little bit lower. Experiment a little bit. So you're going to go slightly wider in your feet. See if that works. You get your hips a little bit lower in this one. Don't need to use the arms. Try it without. It starts pulling you in different ways. So arms out like a stabilizer. Go to the 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, just to go over this, the more you go back on your heels, the more it's in the glutes and the quads. If you're on your toes, that little lean forward, you notice the difference there. I'm pushing my body weight forwards, now I'm on my toes. If I go down now, my knees are going to start to do this, which you can get into when you get used to squats, but it's mostly pushing forward into the knees. So you want to back, kind of mixture of the two. And what they say about not letting the knees go above in front of the toes, you can do if your knees are okay for this, if you're ready, but I would always recommend at the beginning, reducing it so you're in line with your toes at the furthest. Then as you get used to it, you can go a little bit ahead of that. Experiment with that. Backing it up. If you find it's more comfortable holding onto something as you do this, that's fine too, under the counter, to a tree. Just make sure you minimize how much you lean on things. Try to keep the strength in you, not leaning onto something else. Have a go at that.